Here is a vintage fan I have to show you guys. So this one's a Sanyo 12-inch oscillating desk fan from the early 80s. This was found at a flea market and I got it for $5, which is quite very decent. Actually, it's very, very decent, especially for a fan in this condition. It was originally dirty, but I cleaned it up good and looks just as good as new. Um, so let's have a closer look at it. So, um, 3 speeds, the speed settings and the logo used to be there, but I erased it from wiping the base down. Sanyo. Um, this is the blade set. Lasko, we used this blade set as well into the 90s. This one, however, has much steeper pitch, and it has better thickness. Just look at that. That's no joke right there. This thing whips out a good amount of wind. Interesting portion of this is the blade cap. It's actually a male to female connection instead of a female to male like most fans have. Everything's pretty much constructed similarly to Lasko. Well, I mean, Lasko pretty much was a product of Sanyo. The grills are kind of weird. So this one has a bit more wires than this one does, and also notice that it has a retainer. This one doesn't, so the front guard is gonna get bent a lot. It was bent when I bought it, so I had to bend it back. Good thing that none of these wires broke. Otherwise, that would have been a big problem right there. Has the clips. Of course, something Lasko doesn't rivet onto their fans at this time anymore. Unfortunately, one of them fell off, so I had to tie this up. Motor cover has the spring lock tilting mechanism, which I kind of like. Lasko at this time used the plastic locks, which tend to break a portion of the fan here. Tilt range is quite decent. It's not really much, but it's good enough for a table fan alone. It's impressive that fan manufacturers use this motor cover design, even to today. Take for example this Comfort Zone fan right there. The same design as you can see. So there we go. The only thing I have to say is that this thing unfortunately has no handle. So it's quite awkward to carry, especially considering its weight. The model number is down here. It's upside down. So its model number is EF12SP12. No, actually EF12SP2. Pulls 120 volts, 60 hertz, 0.35 amps. Not sure what that number is for. I think it's manufacturing numbers. UL listed, made in Mexico by the Sanyo Electric Company. And of course, this Sanyo has a great power cord, which is kind of nice. But enough of the chit-chatting. Let's turn this bad boy up. So we're going to start up with the high speed. This thing is very powerful. I can already feel the airflow that this thing is pushing. That's very good. This thing is absolutely no joke. Not even the 16-inch fans that are being on the market today, they don't blow near as half as much airflow as this thing does. And this thing is small. Surely I've seen better fans at this, such as that one General Electric fan that I saw at the Salvation Army last year. But even then, this fan still knocks out a lot of modern fans of today, especially since most of these Chinese manufacturers don't put some good decent pitch on those blades, like Sanyo did to these blades. I can feel the airflow just being knocked out all over. Alright, let's turn it down a bit. The best thing about this fan, though, is that it's quite inaudible. You could pretty much talk over it, have a regular conversation. This thing would just be turned on and you would not hear a thing. Some of the plastic bladed Laskos, the one with the flexible ones, even though they're quiet, they're not as quiet as this thing is on the lower settings, which you will see right now. So there is the low setting, and as you can hear, it's very inaudible. Very inaudible. Unfortunately, the blade is out of balance. It's shaking quite a bit. Not sure if you could see it on camera. Yeah, it pretty much cancels out the vibration, but it's vibrating in person. It's a slight bit out of balance, but it's not shaking outrageously like some of these 90s Laskos do. The 90s and some of the Laskos from the 2000s. That's very good performance right there. As you can see, this is pretty much how fast this blade is spinning. This shows you that this thing is, while slow, it's very powerful. You could pretty much feel a breeze. It's not a draft. And it has a very large difference in speeds, unlike most modern fans today. Alright, back to medium. Yeah, this fan actually is very good. It does not have any creaking wires or anything. Probably one of the most well-built fans of this time period. And of course, there will be a lot of competitors to make a fan just as good as this, but for a cheaper price. But these are just amazing. They're very sleek and elegant, and they are not very noisy. And these are perfect for any environment. This is one good keeper, I might say. You know, the 16-inch version was just as quiet as this too. It was not extremely loud, and it whipped out even more air than this one did. But I mean, that is due to the size difference of course, it's going to be a different amount of airflow. But out of all 12-inch fans, this one actually knocks most of them out. Alright, it's time to turn it off now. Just gonna wait for it to come back to position. And there we go. And as always, these vintage Sanyo fans have the very decent bearings. So there you have it. That's the Sanyo 12-inch oscillating dust fan. If you like the video, please like and share. Also comment down below and tell me what you think about the video. And until next time, thanks for watching.